actually really good friends.
Oh God, how could someone be friends with Evans Clinchy?
I
Oh my
know
God.
it's very, very
Ugh.
weird, but as it turns out, they are in fact good buds. When I lived in Pittsburgh for a year, I actually got to have all of them up from DC. Evans and Jennifer were living in DC at the time, and
That's the
yeah,
awesome thing about this game. You get a bunch of really smart nerds together and make words and hang out, and just the friends you make across this board, no matter whether you're living in Pittsburgh or Seattle or anywhere
yeah.
else. It's awesome.
You might say that you build words and make friendships, or is it that you make words and build friendships?
Something like
Yeah.
that. Someone should make that a slogan maybe one of
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
All right, and we are underway here. Evans to go first, drawing a ton of N's. Not a good choice by him, but he will make it work. AEIMNNN for Evans to start off. Nanny as a 6 NANNIE is valid.
What
IN
about Manny? MANNIE.
There's no Manny, just Nanny.
It's one of many reasons why I don't understand Scrabble. Why would that not be a word? I don't know.
INN for 6, holding mean is fine.
Yep.
NEMN is like a fun word, I guess, kind of defensive. I don't know. Would you play long nanny? Would you play in? Would you
I'd
exchange?
probably play in.
Yeah, I think I would too. INN, 6 points.
Yeah. So Evans told me just now that he has been drawing very well this morning, which makes sense. He's 3-0. Evans, I think, has been hitting the books again lately. So he and his wife Jennifer welcomed their baby Dylan into the world a year ago, which was certainly very awesome. And I think now things have come back to the point where he can get into Scrabble again and study and maybe have a more of a normal sleep schedule. I don't know, but I know he's excited to be playing Scrabble again. Sam seems to be very excited to be playing Scrabble again. I know he got married last year, finished I think his PhD and Dr. Rosin, and he's back to playing again. So excited to see some of these folks, coming full circle in life to studying again. I know you're also going to be doing that as well, having finished your grad school,
Yeah,
and
a doctorate of my own.
there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
Things go full circle. Yeah, no, I'm so excited to be able to play a little bit more Scrabble and have a little more time for it. I'm
yeah,
happy the game is still there and as good as ever for me to come back to.
yeah,
But it's awesome to see other familiar faces come back and kick butt.
yeah. Chat, I would like if you would tell Matt that he should come to the next big Coco tournament in Hood River. Please let him know. That would be a great idea. We know he's been spending some money at Harris. We know he's got the money there.
Yeah, I set a budget to
So,
go to Harrah's
so
and
why don't
lost
you
it in one
come?
night. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I did. I mean, I signed up not for Hood River, but for the Austin Eclipse tournament in April. So that's at least some Scrabble we'll be playing.
Yeah,
But
definitely. If you're wanting to go see the eclipse and don't have the thousands of dollars to shell out to go to Mazatlan, or don't want to be like me and debate driving 5 hours from Guadalajara through the Sinaloan cartel country, play Nan for 6. I mean, sorry, go to the Austin tournament. The Eclipse tournament should be a lot of fun. Um, Similar idea from Evans here. I think he just wants to make it more likely that his bingo will play. Should he get one next turn? And he picked up a blank, so it's looking pretty likely he will
yeah,
have a bingo there.
minis or
Yeah,
just do whatever. He'll bingo next turn for sure.
yeah. So now if you're Sam, you probably want to
Yeah, they could play Dowd
doubt, I
underneath
assume. Yeah,
DOWED for
yeah,
23.
yeah. It seems pretty. Why not?
Yeah, just obstruct and
Yeah,
do what you can. You're probably going to get hit with this
yeah.
sick bingo.
Coded is probably worth considering, only because you figure Evans just kept 4 1-pointers, right?
Right.
Like it's a equity hit for sure, but you will stop some bingos. I don't know. I'm not surprised he played this
I mean,
perfectly reasonable play. It's not going to work out for him, but
I mean, you just hope you don't get like 5 underlapped on a
right.
bingo, but
Yeah.
Evans is not that lucky, right?
No, well, I mean, he is, but I think in this case,
Not
it's
today.
yeah,
So a lot of bingos available for Evans. Highest scoring one is just the 70-point or 72-point Minis, making Ma and ENE above this. He's got some other options. He can play Femini for 69, FEMINIE, making Nef. He can play Medicine and NANE through that D.
which I think NANE does not take an S. which I don't know if Sam knows that, but Evans almost certainly knows that.
Nane, Scottish for none.
Yeah. And Sam picked up a whatever rack. Latticed? Yeah? Well, of course, yeah, that's a common word. So it seems likely that Sam is going to get a spot for that, assuming Evans plays Manies. Well, Sam might get bailed out here from. I'm not bailed out. It's just his average post bingo rack turning into great.
Yeah, I think every single one of these bingos actually gives him an E, so Sam will bingo back with latticed, no matter what bingo Evans picks, unless Evans misses everything, which won't happen. Cool, so we're gonna get a bingo and more Scrabble from there.
Yeah.
It's always so nice when you draw a rack like ACDILTT, and it's like, well, I need an E. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that'll help me. Otherwise, I'm playing like Dicta for nothing.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and we know he's gonna get it, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's 1-9 in Sam's rack. It's cool.
Not the plays or
The 9-letter word. I mean,
Oh,
he can't play it.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
okay. I
no.
was still like, wow.
Just if you add 2 blanks, there's well
Okay,
in
okay.
NWL there's 1-9, in CSW there's a second one. Both have the same 6-letter combination in
Yeah.
it. That's fun.
So Evan's given it a good think here, which makes sense. You really want to make sure you're not missing any big underlaps because that's just death to the board, which is something you would like with a,
A double whammy. It's death to the board and a ton of points
Yeah.
in your pocket. So
Yeah.
you'd love to do it, but we know it's not there. Scrabble's so much easier when you have an engine in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sidewinder found it. It is tridactyl.
Yeah.
And then Collins also has dactylist. DACTYLIST.
Lactitude.
Lactitude.
So you know Evans is serious because he hasn't even done anything funny with his tiles yet. Because you know he's just waiting to troll. Well, probably both of us, but
It's all business today.
yeah. But I mean, I expect eventually he's gonna play Manies, and that's that.
Take your time, Evans. A bunch of 69 pointers. How much more time will Evans take? We'll find out.
Forever.
We're hearing from our production team that we have the ability to skip our lunch break and stream a makeup game. There were a lot of travel issues, and 2 players are going to be making up their game. So now I have to decide if I want to give up lunch in the French Quarter to stream one more game of Scrabble. I'll twist my arms hard enough in chat, maybe I will, but I don't know. The food here is very good. If we haven't mentioned it 8 times on stream already.
Yeah, as long as someone is willing to go over and get me a muffaletta from the grocery store down the street, because this is my only day to get one. Yeah, see, Doug knew it immediately. Oh, if you can get a muffaletta.
Yep.
So
Some things are predictable, but
yeah.
no, that's only if they can go get 2 muffalettas,
Yeah.
because I have the exact same
Yeah,
terms.
or just get one because they're huge. We can each have half, and
You're
then
right.
and then I'm more than happy to.
That'd be some fun ASMR. We eat our muffalettas on stream.
Yeah, and so Manies is going to come down, and Sam is going to immediately play.
Yep, latticed right back.
Latticed, I'm assuming.
Cool. So 72 and 72, and
Yeah.
we're right back at it. Evans burns a blank.
And
Sam thinks to plays lattice.
Sam isn't even gonna wait.
He's so excited.
He's gonna throw his tiles all over the place. Let's see, is Evans gonna make any comments towards him? No, he's just gonna look at his tiles. IU, always
good start.
Always a good start. And what's getting better? Turkily, in the manner of Turkey. I don't know. Not a terrible draw, all things considered.
Twerkily.
Twerkily, yeah, twerkily. There you go.
There you go. All right, so let's see what he's working with. IKRTUWY.
Nothing stands out immediately.
Kilty holding WU. Ugh.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Oh, some great tiles here for Sam picking up
Oh my,
FVV.
close to Volost. Uh, man, okay. We're just gonna draw like this, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can play Volvas if it doesn't get blocked,
Yeah.
but it probably will. I mean,
Probably will.
maybe
Yeah.
Evans wants to play Ruddy through the T for 24. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
KI maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to make a terrible play this turn, you can. I mean, he's probably going to play Kilty, but or maybe he plays Witty through the T. KRU. I don't know. I think you just take away the triple word square and score 39.
How about Twunk?
I'd play that. Yeah.
Why hasn't Twunk been added to the dictionary yet?
That's discrimination, man.
I know. I mean, it took Twink a long time to come in, so.
It did. I remember.
And they took out Hunky, so.
Took
Oh
out
God,
Hunky.
I said such a horrible word.
Banned. Canceled.
Yeah,
No more.
I'm canceled.
Get off. Let's bring Josh back.
Yeah,
At least you can go have lunch now, right?
that's true. That's true.
Man, Evans is using a lot of time on these turns, and they're tough decisions, but we'll see. If this game stays tight, he really might regret this later on. Cesar asked, what's a twunk? I'll let you Google that one. We're negotiating now. Sorry for the moderate silence. Yeah, we'll work through lunch, but somebody's got to bring us a sandwich. Who's
Yeah.
going to bring it to us?
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll bring another game to the stream, but
Yeah.
I demand Muffaletta, and I think Conrad feels the same way.
Yeah, I'll send the Venmo for my portion. I don't mind. I don't want to run and come right back, but we're here to stream, so I'm here to stream as much as y'all want.
I'll let my dad know that I'm not getting a lunch break anymore, and he'll have to fend for himself.
Oh no.
More Scrabble.
That's what everyone wants, right?
Everybody's here for Scrabble.
Yeah, so it looks like Evans has Kitty lined up. Certainly not Kilty, definitely Kitty, because that's all we care about is kitties. Setting up his second Y. No, I'm assuming he'll play Kilty. I mean, the R makes W not as horrible, but still pretty horrible.
Kilty's one of those that's good as a 6 too, right? Kiltie, so yeah, it is.
Yeah, and is it Kelties Collins only or something? This came up in a, or is it just? Oh yeah, you're
I'm
you're
in
an
the
NWO
wrong
again.
Zuzova again. Yeah.
But there was a long time ago Nigel Peltier versus Brian Capoletto, where like Nigel successfully challenged off the Kilty with the Y or something against Brian, and it was just like it was impressive because Brian's one of the best players to ever play.
Right. All right, confirmation from the team on the ground that we will be getting Muffalettas.
In fact, Kate just walked by en route to go get them, I think, although I'm pretty sure she went the wrong way. I think the grocery store in interest is the other way, in case anyone was playing along at home and cares at all.
She also has to go to the yarn store, so
No, that's true.
maybe we get a more express Muffaletta so we can scarf something down. I'm very hungry.
So what happened to Brian? I think he got married, got tired of all the drama, and just decided to do other things with his life. I think his career was kind of taken off. And he is playing Kitty instead of Guilty. Wow.
Kitty and not Witty.
I mean, I thought maybe he was just trolling me because he knows that like I love kitties, but
I think he just chickened out. Maybe
I think he just Oops. Brian did play. He came to the Swillens tournament in New Mexico. He and Mike Barron obviously go way back, and I don't think he did particularly well. But dude's barely played in ages, so this is interesting. Sam actually will get to play Volvas if he wants. Evans so close to having Uwu be good, but still not quite. So close. Uwu and I believe Owo are both getting added.
Immediately, I demand it.
Well, no, I mean they're getting added in March or whatever.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Uwu and Owo are getting added. Yeah, to the international lexicon, not to the 5.
You're lying to me. I know this is a troll.
No. We're so excited. Uwu, anyone in the chat's welcome to confirm that Uwu and Owo are getting added to Collins.
What's this? Sorry,
Hmm?
furry joke. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
surprised that
I thought you were looking at his play. I'm like, that's what you
no.
expected.
I thought maybe Vav was going to be the play there too. It's so satisfying to just pick up two Vs and dunk them for 18. I'd love doing that.
It's entirely possible. Like he may have not even seen it. I'll be totally honest. I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, Volva is great. But yeah, if you would like to confirm that we're completing the set of blank W blank, they're all getting at it. So
I refuse
you
to believe that they're adding Uwu and Owo, and until I actually see like a top expert play them over a board.
so here's how about you make your dictionary decision around whether or not they're good.
I will make my dictionary decision based on my own metrics and not based on Uwu, what's this?
Okay. Well,
But
sad for you.
I
No
mean,
no for you, at
being
least
able
in
to play
Scrabble.
Uwu would be so satisfying, and it
Yeah.
would make you so sad when you can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, back to Scrabble. What do you do here? Do you play Dow and hold two U's? Do you just exchange Uwu?
Guess Uwu wouldn't even play on this turn anyway.
Oh, that's
So
really sad.
yeah.
Imagine adding Uwu and then not being able to play it anyway.
Yeah, it's
It just
gonna
doesn't
happen to
fit.
all of us eventually, yeah. Um hmm. Yeah,
All right.
just exchanging seems fine because the ERS lane, the bottom left is perfectly good.
Yeah, I think exchanging. Do you exchange down to 3 or do you keep the O?
I think I would keep the O because if nothing else, KO is a decent, like, it'd be nice to be able to do something about that.
Yeah, a little escape plan.
Yeah.
What about playing WO right now?
You sure?
No, I'm not. I'm asking. I'm
No, no,
asking
no.
you because you're smart.
Yeah, but his lead would be you sure,
Oh, I see.
which I
Okay.
think is the word.
Usurer.
It's like to commit usury.
Oh, wrong. Wrong. This is always forever.
Always wrong.
Just
Because of a.
light this one on fire.
You should light the one you're using on fire. I agree.
You sure is a verb.
Yeah.
You sure.
To commit usury. Oh, you sure? You surest?
You sure.
Huh?
And you sure's. Okay. Whoa. Learning words.
I like that 14 Domino said, "Ooh, what's this?" And someone responded non-ironically.
I mean, you're either in with the furries or you're not, I suppose, right?
Apparently, yeah. Um,
Wait, never mind. Conrad changed his mind.
I'm gonna go off stream for 1 sec because I need to figure out my lunch plans, and we'll let Matt figure it out.
Yeah, sorry. Food is far more important than the commentary, guys. I apologize, but I won't apologize. Okay. So Dow, a similar version of WO comes down. He does hold on to you sure, and we'll see where this goes. PFFTDU blank. Man, all these racks are just weird. Everything about this game is weird. Quackle says the top play is Duff or Duff from either one of those Ds for 13 points. The next best play is Puffy burning the blank, making KY. So those are all kind of nutso options out of a really bizarre rack for Sam. I can't imagine we're going to see anything but Duff, but that is like a hold your breath kind of play, or hold your nose kind of play, like dead bored and you give up all this stuff and don't keep a great leave. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird turn for Sam. I have no idea what to do, and I think you see it on his face. Like, what is happening? What do I do? This is so weird. Puff DT blank. Somebody smart, tell me what to do here. Tell Sam what to do here. This is nuts. I have no idea what to do, so I'm just sitting here in silence, like not even contributing to the stream, Conrad. This rack is really strange.
Well, tell us a good story. What's new in the world of, I don't know.
I just do you play Duff here, like from a D for 13? Do you exchange?
Is puffed just like out of the question?
Puffed for 26. I mean, Puffy's a better
Evans
version.
played Dow?
Evans played Dow. Yeah.
Evans, what are you doing, dude?
Trolling you.
Apparently.
Thinking about muffalettas and lunch break. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to play usurers.
Is burning the blank is just like out of the question here?
No, I think if you're gonna do it, it's not puffed though. It's puffy, right? Puffy and KY or puffa. Puffa and KA is a thing also.
That was just the one thing I was like, just I don't know, like Puffy and KY, I guess.
Ooh, I like this one. PENED,
Of
three to
course you like
NED.
peened.
Yeah, right. Well, unless that has like weird front hooks, that kind of ruins
Yeah.
this board. And I love oh it I
This
just
is a very queer friendly stream if that was not apparently very obvious.
oh it does yeah, peened does obviously have a front hook that I whiffed on. Oh peened. Uh, opened. So that doesn't quite do what you want it to do to the board.
Yeah. A muffaletta, it's crazy. It's all these ordinary things that you put together, and somehow it's like it's the true definition of gestalt. The whole is just so much better than the sum of its parts, and it turns out to be like the best thing ever.
Yeah, don't knock it until you've tried it. I
Yeah.
wasn't super excited by them, and then Conrad brought me one from I think the same grocery store
Oh,
like
there's only
8
one
years
place you'd ever
ago,
actually get it from.
and
Yeah,
just yeah, never not getting a muffaletta when I'm in New Orleans
yeah,
again.
yeah. He's playing Duff. I mean,
That's a word.
I don't feel too strongly one way or the other, but
You got to do something, and I don't think you want to burn a blank here. So either open the board or I don't know. That's going to give back the big F Evan needs for Rueful though. RUEFUL. You can play it for
yep.
18 or 20. Get some points.
Maybe he'll play FU loser.
He might do that. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time Evans has dropped a FU.
Yeah. So Sammy, I need some vowels here, and oh, look at that.
Wow,
Oh,
wow,
beautiful.
that's awesome.
Exactly what he wanted.
So if you're Evans, which Rueful do you play if you see this word? Do you play the 20 pointer or do you leave Duffs available?
Oh,
You've got the S,
yeah, but it's pretty much
or you just do this, I guess.
or you play Sulu?
Yeah,
Hmm,
I guess you can do
I
that.
guess you can do that.
He probably didn't see or didn't know Rueful, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think he knows it, but I don't. He may not have found it. Yeah. I'd probably play it for 20 because it's an obvious tell. Like, there's no universe where you play Ruful for 18.
You don't play it and leave the S hook alone. You just take the 2 extra points and
You
knock
take the
out
extra
your
points because like your opponent now knows for sure.
yeah. What are they gonna do about it though?
I don't know.
Sam's got a double double.
Yeah,
Or yeah,
I'm assuming he's gonna find it. I mean, Evan's is hurrying to move his tiles around because hurry would be a nice play for him. But
yeah. Everybody's looking through that F, but torpedo on the top making KO is the highest scoring bingo for
yeah,
Sam by a wide margin. That's 98 points.
yeah, not a guaranteed fine, just in the sense of like if you're just not thinking about it. But
Yeah, that's a sneaky line.
yeah, especially when profited Pite Fort are gonna stand out pretty quickly. I think
But torpedo for 98.
is yeah, just torpedo your opponent in the process.
Yep.
Seems great. What do you think about Sulu? Well, Sam looks at his tiles for a while. Seemed odd to me.
It really did. I don't know. Seemed strange. I
Yeah.
mean, I think I'd almost rather exchange UU than play Sulu here.
Yeah.
But
Nice. Sam picking up
there it goes. He got
torpedo.
it.
And Evans is not thrilled.
I love this look on Evans's face. Take that, Evans. Yeah, yeah. 100 points. Ha.
Evans Clinchy after that.
Very clinchy.
But he did have a slight lead there, so it's not as if
Yeah, this one's not over.
yeah, it's not
It's not a dagger, but
yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah.
I hope it hurts, Evans.
Yeah. I
Take
mean
that.
it was definitely a torpedo, but not a I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
the ship can withstand a few
Yeah.
torpedoes, I suppose.
Yeah.
There's a big 6 for Evans here.
Yeah.
HURLEY.
Big six energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder if and that could very easily be a +5 too, because it's a brand. Isn't it? Is it Collins only spelling? No,
No.
CWL.
Oh,
Okay.
Hurley is even good in
Oh,
NWL.
it's just hurling. Oh, okay. That seems like a very reasonable thing to give 5 points to because it scores a bunch. It's a brand name.
Anytime my opponent can play like HUY and get 32, I'd like to challenge it
Yeah,
too, just
yeah.
kind of out of principle.
Yeah.
If you have those tiles, you should not be getting points. So, but Evans needs to find that. It's significantly better than his other options here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're stuck playing like Fury and holding higher and just being really sad.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think after Sulu, he was kind of hoping maybe he would hit the IER spot, so Fury or whatever would still at least save that spot, but that's not.
I think
He's
Sulu is
trying to
just a
make the
bad
best of a
play.
bad situation. Hurrify, yeah, Hurrify would be a great play here. Yeah, we'll have to ask him about Sulu later. That was I mean, a set of very odd plays in my my IMHO. And he does see.
Good
No,
job.
he's just going to play the
Oh my
22.1. Is
God,
he going to think
Evans, you're
about it a little
terrible.
bit?
All right, that's a play. That's a word. Evans did it.
So, also for anyone who is new to this stream, Matt and Evans have a bit of a bromance going on. So don't.
Oh, this is all in
Yeah,
good
this is all
fun.
in
This is
very good
100%
fun.
in good fun. And if it's not,
Don't worry.
then take that, Evans. All right, so Evans leaving points on the table. Sam's got one cute little EAU play right there between the two Fs. EAU down to the U.
F.
Gee.
Anything? Yeah, anything he can do to make the board just awful.
I mean, you just play HE beneath torpedo maybe, and be like, all right, this game's over unless you hit a bingo. And even if you do, I've got a triple open now.
Yeah, like if you're
That makes some
Sam,
sense.
you have to think Evans has another S, right? Like Sulu is just such a, and especially after Dow.
Oh, no,
So
he's gonna
Hurley's
challenge the
getting, he's
5.
challenging
Okay.
the 5, huh?
You
Which
said
is
the
a,
6 would get +5.
yeah. I mean, it's a TWL word. Hurley's is a,
Well, Hurdies,
it's
HURDIES,
the
is a
sticky.
sticky
Oh, so
S.
he probably
So
was
if he
thinking of the
just,
sticky
if
one.
for
Yeah,
5 points, let's
yeah,
check and make sure
yeah,
it's Hurdies and not Hurleys. And
yeah.
yeah, I think that's where this confusion is coming from. And Evans draws a bunch of garbage. QOG. Take that, Evans. You make 2 bad plays, you're getting punished extremely hard for it.
We'll note. Muffin with Tentacle says all the U's are gone, so Evans is due for a Q draw and immediately draws the
That's
Q.
like legitimately you manifested that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Prompting Wanderer 15 to say, Jesus.
Muffin's powers are limitless, I will confirm. He one time bingoed so hard that his opponent quit Scrabble. True story. I've never bingoed that hard before.
Yeah. And it was on a, okay, I'm just not gonna,
Yeah, just we'll just
I'm
leave
just gonna
that
leave
right
that
there.
one there.
We'll
I'll
just
just
leave it
leave that.
there.
I'll leave
Yeah.
that one there. Yeah, so I mean I think if you're Sam, if you can do something to shape the board a bit.
I mean, HE underneath torpedo feels pretty awesome.
Feels nice, yeah.
I don't know how many letters go in front of OH and Collins, but it's at least making things complicated here.
Yeah, not much more.
I don't really like holding CG together at all, but
No.
sometimes you just kind of have to do that. And do you play GHEE and DE ever here? Like, just make that bingo
I
line
was
go away?
wondering. I mean, like longer term, it's kind of nice for the board, but I don't think it's quite worth it.
I don't either. Tough turn for Sam. A good job for him taking his time, really thinking this one through, because it's going to have big ramifications for the rest of this game.
Yeah. If you're Sam, you also like how can you shape the board over the next 2 to 3 turns? Because after Hurley, like it's clear that Evans isn't getting closer to a bingo. After to go from Dow to Sulu to Hurley, you have to kind of wonder what's going on. So unsurprisingly, HE comes down. Nothing wrong with taking out an X spot.
Applause. I like that play.
Yeah.
And just try not to have a terrible draw like IO or something terrible. He's going to draw IO, isn't he?
Even that wouldn't be. So I would say more E's would kind of suck. But he drew the X anyway. Huh.
Oh, you block the X, draw the X.
Yeah.
And he almost had exchange too. Oh well, he did the right thing.
Yeah, and he still has Lex in the top right for some points. Kind of hate having to make a play that just does nothing to the shape of the board, but
All right. Evans gets rid of the Q. The
yeah.
only thing you really can do here. Board is dying. Sam's got to be happy about that.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, if Sam were to play Nox, yeah, Nox is interesting because it makes you only play sixes either way, EX and Nox or whatever. Kind of forcing Evans to go with the W. That N had been an M, he would have actually hit the W, but
Right.
instead he has a homeless Origane, it appears.
Sam's got to cash this X. Where's he going to do it? EX and Nux looks really fun. It looks like it addresses all these bingo threats, and it's very hard for Evans to get back into this game after that play.
Yeah.
But you can also make slightly more standard plays if you want.
Yeah.
Lex at the top is fine. I think EX, though, is so good. Oh, why are they laughing? Evans, you can't have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sponsoring Rogaine, isn't he?
Yeah. Props to 14 Domino, standing up for his best buddy Evans, reminding everyone that Evans is in fact a national champion. Sam is definitely zooning here. Definitely true. Let's see.
There goes Lex at the top. All right.
Yeah,
I think that's a missed opportunity to do
Yeah.
something fun, but
Yeah.
you and I love doing those things to the board more than most folks.
Yeah. I mean, just would have been interesting if nothing else. Oh yeah, Q having to play Q either is just devastating. It's so bad. So bad for
It's
the
like
board.
you can't not, but yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
just man, it really torpedoes your chances of winning this game, pun intended.
Yeah. Now Sam might have to play EA because it's just a dreadful draw.
Well, if Evans doesn't beat him to
Right,
the
I was
spot,
saying, yeah,
then
and here's our favorite leave. So he's playing, I think this is a mistake from Evans because uh there are 6 A's unseen to him, and he's keeping AEINR.
all right, go draw AA and then talk
I think
about bad luck.
that is a mistake from Evans. I think that can't possibly be what you want to do there. But
You dodged them all.
yeah, Remini will not fit. You'd
And
be saying, "Oh no."
what about do you like a dodge through the D and Dowd, making A and AN for Sam here?
I don't
AD8.
really like opening a spot. Can you just keep making the board miserable as best you can? I think.
I think a dodge kind of does make the board miserable. It takes away that last sevens line, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it
Evans.
opens the E. It gives an S hook.
If you hit an E in exactly the 6th spot, that S hook, I guess, is pretty big. And if you're Sam, you still think Evans probably has one after Sulu came down like instantly.
Yeah, it's not out of the question that like Evans is keeping ERS this whole time, and an E in the 6th spot for an ERS is definitely doable. Don't get me wrong, Sam will still probably be in decent shape, but
Okay, yeah, just do this. This is fine.
I wish he would do something to the board there, but I hate plays that do nothing. You should always be there should always be something going on with your play, and I'm sure it's a perfectly good play. It's independent of the other plays. It's disappointing.
Yeah, I mean ACEGO, like you really like to keep something a little bit better. If
Yeah.
Evans does hit that bingo, you need to be prepared to
Right.
pounce on the triple
Yeah.
word that's exposed. Well, unless it's an ERS bingo and then there's
Yeah.
no triple word. But you need to be able to hit the new spot if Evans does have a bingo, and that leave is so inflexible. But the score can't be argued with. That's a lot of points out of a situation where there weren't many to be had. Man, QI just ended Evans in this game though.
Yeah.
Drawing that the way he did, that's there's like not even a way for him to work back. I think you just hope that W stays open and waste a little more time. I'd probably be looking for a specific W draw I can have right now.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes you and me
You
again.
me. I mean, oh yeah, opening some sort of not so great lane I mean, it's an okay scoring space. I don't, it's a reasonable attempt, but I would like to maybe score a little more here.
I think Sam gets to play Grease now.
Our sandwich has arrived. I know you all want to know that. Can't wait. When we come back to the stream cam at some point, or to the commentator cam, you'll see us fighting over our sandwich.
Bro, that muffaletta is like bigger than my face.
I know that's why that's why we're
That's
sharing
why
it.
we're sharing one.
Acreage looks pretty
Acreage is not
solid.
on his
Yeah.
rack. Acreage needs 2 A's, and he
Oh,
does
good
not
point. That
have
is
2
true. So
A's.
acreage looks great. So Evans almost picked up a bingo. So he's only like one turn away now.
Oh, what if Evans draws tinwares with that W? It won't fit, but it'd be funny. I just told the tinwares story. I
Oh,
was trying to make fun of Evans, so
I would say he has wear anti.
there you go. Where anti? Nice. I wonder if Sam doesn't know Greece, like Greece, as a word, because it's so obviously the correct play if you're confident on it, but
Yeah.
playing
That,
2 lexica at
ugh.
once is hard to be confident on that stuff.
Also, there's like 11 spellings of that. So it's like one of the worst things to have to figure out, like, whoa, which spelling is good?
Yeah,
Matt is, of course, looking up everything in OWL again.
yeah, that's what I do. Oh my God, there are
Yeah.
like 9,000 spellings.
And some of them are like ing words that mean the same thing, and they're not verbs, and blah, 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 blah. That's just, yeah.
I can't believe we had 2 different people call out acreage, 2 different grandmasters at this game.
Yeah.
And yeah, just
You're right. 14 Domino is like the number one. He's a level above Grandmaster. He's a Grandmaster. So if you're Sam, you got to address something here, which obviously is what he's trying to suss out, is which thing. Evans at least bought himself a little bit of time, but he's also down 71, and it's his opponent's turn. So he's going to be down a lot of the time over 90 when Sam plays something to the E and Ume. Surge is a perfectly good play to score some points. That'd be way too obscure a troll on me. I once missed Surge on a annotated game.
and you've never forgiven yourself.
No, I won that game. That was good. There's some other plays I would like to have back on stream, but
Man, yeah, this is really important for Sam too. Like you've got to address this spot,
yeah,
but you want to do it in the best way possible. I'm just so scared I end up in Val trouble after Surge AEO already with like 5 unseen A's and 4 unseen
Yeah.
I's. Like I know what's going to happen and it's not going to be good.
yeah,
But if he doesn't know the word grease or isn't confident on it, like you can't play a phony here. You have to play something
right,
you're
yeah,
certain of. So
yeah.
we'll see. Can he dodge those vowels? Can he find an S or a Z? Those will be very helpful for him. If he draw, oh, Evans is holding.
And Evans was literally commenting on a game and pointed out that I missed Surge. So I know I know that Evans knows the word because he told me that I missed it. I will be sure to let him know after the game.
Oh my God! Wow, Evans. Hey, everybody forgets stuff, I suppose. I looked up outwin for like the 14th time in my life last round, so
Well, it is Collins only in a very famous TWL phony.
Right,
So
right. But I couldn't remember if it's a TWL phony or if
Yeah.
it's just a word.
Yeah.
So I had to look it up for like the 9,000th time.
Yeah. But we like to give Evans shit. So
Oh, absolutely.
I said a bad
You
on
did.
stream.
Canceled
We
again.
like to give him crud. All right, AE for 2. I thought it might show up.
Awesome.
So how many things can Evans draw to the W? I really just see the G, I guess. Oh,
M. M hits as
okay,
well. That's it. And there's
that's
no M's.
Hmm?
And M would have hit, but there's no M's. Wearament.
Okay.
But those are the only W.
But he does hit, the N does work for both 7 lanes, so he is going to get something down at least.
Oh yeah, I found something that fits in both spots.
Yeah, so no water bin.
No, we don't need that.
In before water bin.
There's
Vantier is only good in your world, 14 Domino. No, Atsabrin is the only 7 playable in this rack. So he will likely get it down. I mean, Sam could like, I think if you're Sam, you just trade and accept the fact that Evans is gonna.
I think you might just 0-0 beneath the Dowd. I think that's reasonable.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, why trade when you
Yeah.
can get 12? But then he's going to draw AI probably and die.
But he is still up. Like, Evans scored 2 points. So it's basically a free turn for Sam. So he's going to be up over 100, and Evans is going to bingo for 75 or something. Worst case scenario. So that's at least nice.
You know, I might play Alu beneath the Dowd here, actually. I'm really looking to try to draw some tiles that score points. As long as,
Yeah.
you know, Evans is going to bingo, and that's fine. As long as I can score 30 next turn. I want to go looking for that J, for the Z, for those S's. I just want to score next turn. I think Alu might actually get him out of this 1-point jail.
And it gives you a chance to play vertically on the next turn and force 8s.
Yeah. He's going to block.
I thought he might do something like that.
But Baritone still plays.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Evans is going to bingo instantly.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Sam's going to need a good draw here. Dodge those
And the
A's.
J and the Z unseen. So this gets interesting.
Sam needs a good draw here.
Yeah, 11 tiles to be drawn immediately, and that W hanging out in space. You know, I don't think Sam should have done that. I would have probably taken the points, but we'll see what we can do here. You know, he's still in good shape. And the answer, and there's, yep, all right, well, that's going to be GG as he draws the Z with a huge Z spot there. So
yeah, that's it.
Unless he plays Zapato.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Or you can play Zag and win the game.
Yeah.
Either one of those.
So seems safe to say that Evans is gonna lose and Sam's gonna win.
I
But
love when Evans loses. Scrabble wins. Or do you play Bigot first and just sit on Zap? No, not with the J unseen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Evans actually has bingos through that A, but it's going away. Rabana.
Oh wow, he probably knows it too. He knows a lot of obscure stuff, but
Rabanas. Wow.
yeah, I definitely don't know that. Can you get anything through the ZA? No, probably not.
Colin Mockery played baritone on the Canadian literacy charity stream. That's awesome.
Wow.
I love Colin Mockery. I wish I was Canadian and I could have been part of that event. That would have been super cool.
Yeah, but you're not Canadian yet.
Not yet.
One day, maybe.
Working on it, I think. Here it comes.
Zag.
Zag.
He's thinking about
Zag, Zap. It's going to be one of them.
To put down the G or the P, or maybe he'll just forget and hit his clock and leave the lane open. But no, he's counting tiles, perfectly reasonable. Want to make sure, let Evans just roast for a minute there, get a little toasty, knowing that Sam's about to just torpedo him. I think this is the actual torpedo that will truly sink him. But even another bingo from Evans through the E.
First he hit him with a torpedo. Now he's got the ray gun out and he's just going to zap him. Or he's going to zag him.
Yeah. I think I would play Zap, saving Bigot.
That makes sense.
There's no reason not to take out that E next turn, like guaranteed, but
set up Gip, I guess. Set up Zap underneath.
Set up Pig. I mean, like the G and the P go in all the spots. So
do you guys have Aero yet, or is that coming?
Aero's also getting added,
but not yet. Okay.
Yeah, it's Aero, Uwu, and Owo. It's basically all the fringe identities we love so much. He drew topiaries.
Oh my God.
So Sam drew bingo after all that.
That's incredible.
And one I would expect him to find. Haven't seen Evans spell out Rabanas on his rack to let us know how sad he is. I
want Sam to use every single second off of his clock so that I can just stare at this muffaletta indefinitely.
I know.
Let's guys make sure we use all of our clock.
Yeah. And so we are going to, if you're just showing up, we are planning to stream an additional makeup game at lunch between 2 TWL players. I think we are going to go on break for a few minutes so that Matt and I can shove a sandwich in our face. And we could certainly have sandwich cam, but that would be really saddening ASMR for the people who don't want sandwich cam. I know I wouldn't want it.
It would be Joey Kravchuk nightmare fuel as well.
Yeah. So we'll see if we end up with sandwich cam or not, but in the meantime, let's get stuck with Evan's cam as he
might just open the door and say, Evans, hurry up, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You lose. But, you know, that's okay. Take your time, Evans. There's a nickname I want to call him, but can't do it. You know what I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
Don't have much to add to the
Yeah.
game at this point.
Yeah, I don't have much to say at this point.
How much time does he have left? My God, please go.
Yeah, so on the bright side, he only has 2 minutes left, so we only have to wait about 10 more minutes. Oh, Zabra doesn't actually want topiaries. That's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, I'm expecting Zabra to come down, but
And then Topiaries just scores more. That's awesome. That's awesome. Die, Evans.
is there like anything
Play nab at the top, maybe, and knit and set some. I don't know. You just lose.
Wannabe Wannabes? Could he fish for wannabes?
Yes, he definitely can. He'll get bingoed on instead,
You
and
know.
probably miss, but he can. It is there.
Yeah. Noah SL asks if topiaries is real.
Topiaries is real. I looked it
The
up.
common word.
It is cutting shrubs. All right. Evans incredibly blocks Topiaries. He makes a play that does nothing to help him win the game, but like awesome.
I mean, he must be fishing for something with the W that we don't see.
You know what? I think he's probably just making valid words at this point. I don't know that he's got any kind of plan. And if he did, it didn't work.
That's fair. It definitely didn't work. Well, it worked. He blocked topiaries.
Yeah. Exactly as planned.
Yeah.
2 in the bag. That J is still unseen. If you're Sam, I mean, what kind of inference do you make? Evans probably didn't have it last turn. He's probably fishing for some crazy bingo. You're probably going to draw the J, well, 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, I think because, you're looking at a pretty awful pool. You just have to make sure there's no, weird spelling of Janizary or anything from the W. I don't really know what else could possibly show up here.
Do you fish? What do you fish for? Wipeouts? No, that's not there.
Oh, no. I mean, it is Evans fishing.
Oh. Yeah. What is he even? If you're Sam, like, what could he even be going for? Obviously,
Right.
Evans had a different perspective in an unseen pool, but
Yeah.
all right, thank you. Let's just make words. I really want this sandwich, man.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to see a J show up on his rack and probably an A.
Yeah.
That is how numbers and letters work. And Evans is going to probably try to come up with an end game.
He needs to, I think, take away the Sulu's plays with the J.
I assume so, yeah.
Or he's just going to do this. He's going to fish and not draw any tiles. Good job.
What's his outplay? Not WinRARs,
Right.
which chat did also come up with, which I appreciate.
Maybe trains and
Trains, which is
duels?
definitely an outplay.
It's not an outplay, but like I'm trying to figure out why Quackle wants Sam to play
okay.
Podge. Isn't this a word? Yeah, why doesn't it like that?
Oh no.
Does he have some like
he must
Cesar?
He must have something we don't see.
No, he doesn't even have an out, just trains. Oh, I think Sam gets eye stuck if he plays Jasp or Japs.
No, TI and
oh no,
I
don't know what Quackle's doing then. I don't know. There's nothing to add to this game. Evans made like 9 bad plays and lost. That's the commentary.
Ouch.
I tell the truth. If you don't want me to be mean, then play better, Evans. Actually, I'll still be mean to you even if you play perfectly. Right, so Sam to go out with his eye. This one's going to be done. Sam looks like he's going to win 482 to 378. Big win for Sam, shaking off those jitters from the previous round and knocking off an undefeated opponent in the interim. We're trying to figure out exactly what our plan is going to be for the lunch break. I desperately want to take a bite out of this sandwich, or 9 bites, but we know there's going to be a game. So we ask for y'all's patience as we figure out exactly what's going to happen. Probably a short commentator break. And then instead of 4 NWL games, you're now getting 5 this afternoon. One makeup game between two folks who got stuck in their respective cities due to canceled planes, and then 4 more regular tournament games from there. So this one's done. Conrad and I are going to step away for just a brief moment. We'll talk to our team on the ground. We'll talk to the other the tournament staff. We'll see if these makeup players want a small break or if they're going to jump right in. But there will be more Scrabble shortly. If you like NWL, stick around. If you don't, well, that's what you're getting. We'll be back in just a few moments with 5 more games of Scrabble from New Orleans.